Drew Barrymore recently shared a heartwarming and hilarious moment from her personal life on the February 28, 2025, episode of her talk show. The actress, known for her roles in iconic films such as Never Been Kissed and Charlie's Angels, revealed that her daughters had watched Scream for the very first time, sparking a fun and emotional conversation about her legendary role as Casey Becker in the 1996 slasher film. As Drew discussed her daughter's reaction to watching Scream, she emphasized that she had never pressured her children to watch her movies. She explained that while she loves her work, she wanted her children to make their own choices about what films to watch, especially given that some of her roles have become famous for their violent or intense scenes. Drew's laid-back attitude toward her children's movie-watching habits was evident as she recalled the conversation she had with her daughters after they saw Scream for the first time. According to Drew, her daughters, who are almost 11 and 13 years old, came home one day and shared their thoughts on the movie. "Mom, you got it so good in that movie. Oh my God." Drew recalled, laughing at their enthusiastic response. It was a moment of pride for the actress, who had been part of one of the most iconic horror movies of the 90s. Scream, directed by Wes Craven, became a cult classic, largely due to its unique blend of horror and satire, with Drew's portrayal of Casey Becker, a high school student who meets a brutal fate at the hands of the Ghostface Killer, becoming one of the most memorable openings in horror history. The excitement from Drew's daughters wasn't just limited to their admiration of her acting skills. They also discussed the dramatic and grisly fate of her character in the film. "Mom, you get brutally murdered by the infamous serial killer Ghostface at the very beginning of the movie," Drew shared, adding a hint of humor to the situation. It was clear that Drew's daughters were both entertained and impressed by the shocking opening sequence of the film, which set the stage for the terror that would unfold throughout the rest of the movie. Drew expressed how much fun it was to see her children grow up and become old enough to appreciate her work in this way. "It's just so fun that they're old enough now, they're basically 11 and 13 almost," she remarked, reflecting on how time has flown since her early career days. As a mother, Drew had always wanted her children to form their own opinions about her work, and now that they were at an age where they could engage in these conversations, she felt a sense of pride and amusement at their reactions. One of the most amusing parts of Drew's story came when she shared a conversation with her eldest daughter, Olive, who had some very creative ideas about future Halloween costumes. According to Drew, Olive said, "When I get a boyfriend in high school, that's gonna be our Halloween costume. He'll be Steve and I'll be you." This reference was a nod to the character Steve, who is also a victim of Ghostface in Scream. Drew's character, Casey Becker, and Steve's fate are central to the film's shocking opening, and it's clear that Olive had found the idea of dressing up as Drew's character both fun and iconic. Drew, ever the supportive mom, responded with excitement. "I know. My children are old enough now to say things to me and I'm like, okay, cool." For Drew, this moment marked an exciting new chapter in her relationship with her children, where they could not only bond over shared memories of her career but also begin to appreciate the nuances of her roles. The thought of her children using a character from Scream for a Halloween costume was both a testament to the lasting cultural impact of the movie and an indication of how her work continues to resonate with younger generations. Drew's discussion about her daughter's reaction to Scream was not only entertaining but also provided a glimpse into her life as a mother, balancing her iconic career with her family life. She's clearly proud of her work and loves sharing it with her children when they're ready, but she also understands the importance of letting them grow and form their own opinions, which makes moments like these even more special. It also revealed Drew's sense of humor and the ease with which she navigates these conversations with her children, who have a natural curiosity about her past roles. In addition to sharing this heartwarming moment, Drew also took a moment to discuss her upcoming return to the Scream franchise. Earlier in 2023, Drew had talked about reprising her role as Casey Becker in an upcoming installment of the Scream series, following the success of Scream 6. Drew had been known for her iconic opening sequence in the original film, and fans have long speculated about whether she would ever return to the franchise. Her return to the series would be a major event for fans of the original movie, and Drew had some interesting thoughts about her character's fate. When discussing her role in the upcoming Scream installment, Drew commented on how her character's brutal death was a pivotal moment in the series. "It's funny. I've never thought of it this way, but I'm pretty sure a C-section is comparable to what happened to her character," Drew joked, referencing the fact that her character dies in a brutal and shocking manner within the first few minutes of the film. "Like literally. And I'm here. I'm fine. So, maybe Casey Becker will be okay." Drew's lighthearted take on her character's death and her return to the franchise demonstrates her confidence and playful nature, as well as her appreciation for the dark humor that has come to define the Scream series. Drew also acknowledged the importance of good writing in sustaining a movie franchise, emphasizing that with the right storytelling, anything could happen. "With good writing you can make anything happen," she said. This statement not only reflects her experience in the industry but also highlights her belief in the creativity and longevity of the Scream series, which has managed to stay relevant and beloved by audiences for decades. Overall, Drew Barrymore's recent revelations about her daughter's reaction to Scream and her thoughts on her upcoming role in the Scream franchise offered a heartwarming and insightful look at her personal and professional life. Drew continues to be a beloved figure in Hollywood, known not only for her acting talent but also for her genuine, down-to-earth personality. Her openness about her family life and her return to Scream is just another reminder of why she remains one of the most relatable and adored stars in the entertainment industry. As Drew continues to evolve both as a mother and as an actress, it's clear that her impact on Hollywood and on her children will continue to grow. Whether it's through her iconic roles in films like Scream or her role as a talk show host, Drew Barrymore's journey is one that resonates with audiences of all ages, making her a true legend of both film and television.